C9, we already spoke about how good their T side was, but Rigon getting a lot of space to work with in towards mid already. This is information being gathered. I'm liking this. For B&E, they can start to get a read on towards Cloud9, but certainly going to be tested.
Very early on indeed. Oh, great shot coming in. Will give some control across. Another one comes through. The flank is there. Goodness gracious, this is dominating. B&E not wasting any time, playing very aggressive indeed. And they will just absolutely mow through Cloud9.
What a start, right? What a statement by B&E. No respect shown. Rigon, couple of taps from him. He will see off Axile and Buster too. What a start for B&E. A flawless round.
Been dealt with. He doesn't know where to look, however. It's making life very difficult for him. Molotov comes in. There's still a player on the side itself. 20 seconds to get this bomb down. Smoke dissipating. Flash comes round towards CT. Great position for Juan Flatro. Only able to get one. But is it enough to deny the bomb plant away? Hobbit's got to win this fight. And he's just denied the chance at it. So they don't really have anywhere to plant the bomb right now. To be honest, Rigon will find two. That will spell the end of the round. Easy does it for B&E.
Cloud9.
Cloud9 not going to make it easy for them at all. Again, slow start for Cloud9. Oh, big frag onto Hobbit. Juan Flatro catches him lurking. Molotov going to go in. That splits them up here as well. nafany wins his fight, thankfully, against Rigon. Big frag leaves the B-bomb site completely open. 3 versus 3 now on the retake.
Space to work with for B&E. This post plant pretty strongly set up. Taking a lot of control here. And you see the crossfires as well. Spotting towards short. 2 bodies, 3 in fact. And Axel getting tagged out left, right, and center. But they're walking straight into the trap. It's nafany in close to get right. It's a free kill for him at the centery. And just like that, he's going to call it out of there. Molotov coming through. Does he push through it? nafany is going to decide to keep going, keep hunting. The AWP going to post stop. Who's going to win the fight? It's going to be Axel, who falls to the hands of GXX, who's keeping the big green in play. But it's going to be C9 finding their first round on the board. Finally.
nafany charging forwards. It is going to be an A hit coming in, then a fully fledged A hit at that. Synopsy, the first one to fall in his secret little spot. GXX trying to play around the smokes. nafany on the entries, though, is just too clean. GXX will catch one in between smokes. It is just the weaponry that was saved that is left. They were hoping for a bit more out from the pistols. Ultimately, they were hoping for it to be a B-sided attack, but it's anything but. Shiro goes flying in, will get taken down. Yet 2 frag, 0-6, and he is frustrated. He wants his frags. Fight in at middle nearly goes the way of Rigon, but not going to be the case. Nice catch from Tsuneri here. There is a kid available for GXX. Tap onto the bomb. Buster to peek, but he gets taken down by the AWP, and suddenly it's all down to Axel. It's being held, and GXX with the 2 most important frags will find B&E number 5. It all goes south for Cloud9.
What a round. It's like a kid in a toy shop. Just couldn't control himself. Wanted to go and fly in for the kill. And it cost them the man advantage. Repeaking in. GXX is risky. But he's going to find a shot towards Axel. It's a huge kill. As long as he doesn't overextend, Shiro could fall to the same fate. But he finds his first kill.
Loses his life pretty quickly thereafter to Synopsy. At least nafany's in for the trade, so they'll retain the man advantage. But the bomb has hit the deck. Gives a good idea of where it's going to end up. Tsuneri gets the better of Buster. Looking for another, but it comes away to Hobbit. And now just Rigon going to try and go for it. Try and get ahead of the curve here. Find himself an AK. Plenty of ammo in it. There is a kit. Oh, out on towards the side. nafany gives his life away pretty quickly. It's just going to be Hobbit with 12 HP. And the hold coming in. Hobbit with the reposition. Can he get here fast enough? Doesn't matter. He's not heard him get on the bomb, Neo. He's not heard him get on the bomb. He's just going to go for the hold, and B&E come away with another one again. When they were playing against Eternal Fire, we saw that level that we expect from this team coming in. Really surprising, you know, that Voivoda managed to beat them 16-4. Now against Cloud9, we're seeing some top-tier gameplay from the side of B&E. Pre-firing for Juan Flatro. Buster takes him down, though. What a shot. Axel in behind to make the difference. Just as I was singing the praises, B&E going to be beaten out by the contact A play from Cloud9. At least that's the way that it looks. What can Synopsy get done? Takes a fair bit of damage there off of that one. Waiting for Axel, who creeps up just as he throws the nade.
Very quiet. All down to Synopsy. The IGL leading from the front, leading with a frag on towards the IGL on the other side. Brain versus Brain. It's Synopsy who comes out on top. Oh, but Shiro finding one. Flatro in towards Palace. It's all crumbling. A 2 versus 3 with the spread around.
Yeah, this gets a little weird. Oh, especially as GXX chimes in. Great shot. So they have confused the defense, which was ultimately the goal. And as the time starts to tick down, the bomb will make its way out. Soneri playing very safe indeed. Oh, timing peak. Going to drop Hobbit. And Hobbit had cleared out the areas, not quite confident that he could make it in towards the site. There's no time here for Shiro. And that will be number 7 going the way of BNE. They hold on to their lead by the skin on their teeth. Cloud9 kicking themselves. They let that one fall. So once again, things get strange. It's going to be the connector smoke coming down. He's going to try and work around it here. Axel watching, knows this one. So does Shiro. Yeah, they were both very ready for that play. No cheekiness here, thank you very much. They know Mirage like the back of their hand. Axel going to go pushing through the connector smoke to find another. And now just the 3 remain for BNE. Nice shot from GXX as he continues to have impact round on round. But he will lose his head. Cloud9 looking to answer back quickly. Rigon has spotted one crossing. Tough angle to beat here. He will find one. The AWP misses the shot, but he gets overwhelmed from short anyway. And there's the lurking presence of Hobbit to make sure the round is sealed off.
We're seeing now these IGLs play this entry role in a sense where they're getting so much information, but Shiro slowly but surely starting to wake up.
Here we go, though. Quick burst in towards the A bomb site once again from Cloud9. The cut and dry, they've been doing this a lot. The Molotov going to burn Soneri. He had no options, nowhere to go. GXX will manage to find one, but another fire kill comes in. No contest for Cloud9 breaking in towards this A bomb site. They've got a flank coming round as well. They're not going to fully commit, so they might even just go B with the bomb. Axel lurking on B as he so often does, has gotten in behind, going to hold the line and allow space for that bomb to go down.
Axel in a position, parked up, waiting for a mistake, and he might be giving it right here. Synopsy will walk straight into the trap. Axel not missing those any day of the week. Smoke will come through. He should be pretty locked in here. Trying to move away. Rigon pushing the smoke. He actually gets caught on the door frame. Who's going to get in first? Axel will see him off. At the turn of the half from what was a poor start for C9. They will guarantee a lead.
Probably see Shiro activate a bit more. He actually did quite well. He was 1 and 8, and then he gets up to 7 and 8. So he did have a good run of rounds there towards the tail end. Juan Flatcher going to take down Hobbit. They say have the pistols in the back pocket, apparently. Oh, and Juan Flatcher finds NaVi on the crack angle. Beautiful shots. Will be down to a 5 versus 3 then. Still got Axel in at CT. Someone got to pop off here for the CT side. They're going to go hunting. He can't find one up close. It's just Buster that's found a kill. Shiro tries, but Shiro fails. And BNE with 2 out of 2 pistols. Trying to bring the game to their opponents. That's what the timeout will have been about. Works beautifully. Hobbit going to go down, though, to GXX on the AK. Nearly finds the frag. Leaving him on 10 HP. Must have been a dink for dink kind of scenario. It's a bit unfortunate there for Hobbit. Axel pushing him behind very quickly, though. Will manage to find one. Set up and ready for the B player. Timing works against him, though. And he will go down 3-on-3 ensuing.
NaVi rotating back over towards A. It's the right call. There's already one. That'll rig on. Got a lot of space to work with. The question is, do they expect each other to be so close? Rigon barrel spotted, and that's enough for NaVi to work off. If he doesn't look the other way, he should be okay. Molotov will come through. That'll force away Buster. He's going to be dropping back over towards short. No, he's going through it. Well, Flatcher will fall toward onto Synopsy, the leader, the IGL, in a 1 versus 3, and Shiro knows where he is. He's got his number.
Going to get the bomb plant, which I suppose is a nice silver lining for the team. Can he find any damage on the way out is the big question. Nope, he cannot. As Shiro takes him down easily enough. Starting to heat up now, Cloud9. Indeed it is. Trying to fake things out towards A. Got some deep smokes coming in. Shiro going to take Soneri nice and quick. Maybe didn't want to give the life away so fast. Buster still spotting. Nate going to come through. Ooh, he's opting to play a little aggressive here, waiting for the flash to come round. It's Axel who holds, but Rigon who demolishes. And the 3 versus 3 ensuing. They don't have a kit to work with. Might just give this one. There is a kit at short, though, will be retrieved. Not a lot of time now, just holding for exits, it looks like, trying to keep them in the bomb site. Make sure they all go down. Nice shot from GXX to confirm the fact and continue the damage onto that CT side, who without that saving player might debate the buy themselves. They're all going to exit safely, make it out.
With GXX being so quiet, it made those fights at range so problematic. He's been doing good work. Missed shot by Shiro uncharacteristically, but second out of asking, he's always going to take them. Hobbit sitting in close, both expecting someone on the other side of the smoke. It's a question of who hits who first. As Shiro delivering for a second, doing great work. And one flat just walked away from the angle. Hobbit with a deagle finding a kill. This mixed match of a buy looking like it's going to find C9 the 10th. You know, you've come in against, what is it, a hero AWP and one of the rifle.
Still expecting some impact out of this. They need to find a way in here. Nice pickup from Juan Flatro coming in. The Deagles charging forwards. Rigon going to find another one. Juan Flatro does go down. But Rigon with the hero AK doing well. They're going to recover an M4. Looking very good in this 4 versus 3, to be honest with you. The basic A execute coming round. Nice find from Axal. Knows his angles. Smokes will dissipate. As Buster in from CT, the next most important, looks away. Oh no, and they're going to get the better of him. That timing is so rough, and they might just give it off the back of that. They are indeed looking like they're on the way out. Rigon will track Shiro and panic for Cloud9. They really get caught off guard there. A lot of players, you know, checking the wrong angle, getting a bit shaky. Axal should be able to survive here, but even then, they're actually after him. Nice positional change, but he's got no HP, so Rigon does make mincemeat out of him. AWP to be recovered. Axile, the short holder. He's had some decent rounds, but going to be bested in this one. Goes a bit too wide. Juan Flatro takes him down, and he finds Daphne. Rigon's been picked up in all the carnage. Meanwhile, Shiro's still alive. Needs to go huge. Able to find one. And the second. They're not spacing in very well. And Shiro doing what Shiro does. Brings it down to the 1v1. Misses the shot. Goes on to the AK. Synopsy not going to go down. A huge round coming in from BNE despite Shiro's heroics. Yeah, NaVi and somewhat of an off angle here. Going to lose the fight out, though, against Rigon, who is very ready for it. Run boost comes in. GXX not fast enough. A chaotic start into this round. As the 4v4 ensues, who's coming out on top? It is actually going to be the CT side here as Hobbit finds one onto Soneri. Just solo picks all over the shop. And Rigon ain't missing. We know that much for free. Shiro gets timed. And Axal and Buster are the only two remaining. The smoke going to go down. It's a double face in towards Axal. They know where he's at. They've got his number.
And what a T-side this has been. That is 4 consecutive rounds now from B&E coming through. Kind of 8 in those regions. Kind of 7, 8 or something like that. Out of the last 9. They coming through. Buster going to be tested. Mac 10 flying out.
Quick rush moving in. It will be Buster to hold for now. Axal, meanwhile, getting one of his own. The AWP chimes in. There are kills all over the shop for the CT side, but it has gone south for BNE. Another one for Shiro. Another one for Buster. And the quick B rush. Was that the call? Maybe not. They've not got a lot of cash here as well. So 3 in a row for Cloud9 now required, and it is not out of the realms of possibility.
Yeah, was that needed? Let's be honest. Probably not. Was there a need there to be flying into those sort of fights? I was going to say, it's very close to being caught off guard there. The mid player was swinging through. We'll get away in time. In towards mid. Axel find the first one. Flatro falling.
Problematic. Very problematic indeed. Flash comes round. Soneri going to try and find this trade. Can't get it done. Axel down below is having a masterclass. Gorgeous stuff from him. And that's going to mean that there is only now 2 left as the flash comes over the top for NaVi to work with. And ultimately, a poor run of form for BNE might see us go into overtime, bringing it all the way down to the wire. Not going to get the bomb plant in this round. Not going to have the cash for the next round. Synopsy the first to have anything to say in this round for the side of BNE.
Finding any sort of success here. Asking just a little bit too much. Looking like he wants to give it a go. Gonna look in. And we've seen off in a matter of mere moments. An easy kill for Hobbit to see things off. No problems asked.
Unexpected. What is the move in this round? Molotov going to push them forwards. Oh, a lot of damage done off the back of that. He'll actually take out Rigon with the help of nafany. Meanwhile, the AWP just misses the MAC-10. Scenari calls it off. Yeah, MAC-10 at that range, you know, might be the weapon to go. Big spam coming in from Buster here. Going to do a lot of damage. Juan Flatro try and close the gap. Look for a frag. Isolate the fight. Not going to happen. All the kills coming in for Cloud9. It's just Synopsy, and he goes down. Overtime required for our first game of the day. Cloud9.
Of being backs against the wall, your opponent on map point. It's Cloud9. Timeless. This side and the amount of times they've been in this position, numerous.
He's been playing very well around the ramp area. We get the spam off and we'll back away. Can BNE finally find 16? That's the big question at the end of the day. In comes the flashes. It's a burst. They've not got the big smokes out. There's a lot of gaps here. Down will go Hobbit, but Shiro and nafany have got the run of the mill right now. Looking very good indeed. Down goes GXX. Synopsy for 2 though. Brings this 1 versus 4 into a 1 versus 2, much more doable situation. Going to be hard for him to get the bomb back. Axel spotted him, and it's Buster that finds the frag. In fact, Cloud9 keep the streak going.
It's still a possibility, but it's slowly starting to slip away.
Oh my goodness. Oh, nafany nearly goes stepping in. He's actually going to win the fight against Synopsy. That's mad. That is mad. 5 on 4. Straight out of the gate. Hobbit for another. Cloud9 could do no wrong right now. This is really solid gameplay from them. Axel going to lose his head as he goes a bit overzealous. But they will still retain the lead in the round itself. Ooh, unless another overzealous peak. And now, things have opened wide up. Nice one for Rigon. 3 versus 2. Key round here if BNE can take it. nafany. Oh, he could get a double. Rigon's very low indeed from an earlier fight. Takes him down. GXX with the trade. Going to be the 1 versus 1. It's Buster on the secondary AWP.
He has no real idea. GXX can post him over towards Ticket. Good position. Gets a leg spot, but he gives away his position. Re-peeking in, gets a leg on towards Buster. Somehow, some way, but surely the nade will see him off. Hiding behind the wall, but time so far ticked. I think BNE have done enough. I think they have. He's going to pull out the Glock. He knows he's legged him. Tap on towards the bomb. He knows the tap as well. This round is won. GXX and masterclass. The Glock pulled out, and the round 1. Yes, he may fall, but who cares? Buster will fall to the bomb. Favoring that con position. Not exactly the right person maybe to play. He can opt for window here. Up looking over. Rigon will fall to the hands of Buster. We spoke about him being a little bit quiet. He steps up when it matters most.
Nice find from nafany as well, waiting for that window play all round long. They have escaped Shiro ever so slightly, but nafany stands strong. Down goes Shiro. Maybe the site with it. Are they going to expect Hobbit in towards Palace? The answer will be nope. And he comes away with 1. Nearly the second. But he set up the second at the very least. They know where GXX is at against 3. Surely not, you say. But with the open hand, anything is indeed possible. Buster going to be the first to fall. GXX with a quick reposition. The bomb is planted for him. And maybe they've lost track of him now. Hobbit to come through from Palace. Easier said than done. Axel on the AWP wanting to close the gap. Utility comes in to allow Hobbit to get out here. The bomb too far ticked, but it's all good. Axel's got a kit. And they will indeed find 17 at the turn of the half.
BNE are pushing through ramp, but they don't understand that Palace is starting to be stacked here. They're going to walk past each other like ships in the night. Hobbit will double back. Does he expect a double push coming through? He won't. Scenery, easy kill for him.
But they know that it's going to be open. They know that there's going to be, a chance. However, the second player was not spotted. And Flatro looking to maybe try and take all 3. He's being a bit cheeky here. Will he be spotted? Lines them up and finds 2. Knows that Shiro is in towards the Palace area, so he can at least get that call. Got himself to a very respectable scoreline after a poor start into this game. There's not enough time, though, is there? They're just going to give it away. Save what they have. Just set up in at mid and hope that someone overextends.
Yeah. Right now might be the case. And Flatro looking into his demise as well as Hobbit was ready waiting for it. Will be traded out by Scenery. He's going to double away from it. Does he expect NaVi in close and personal? They walk in towards Shiro. B&E are overextending, and it's costing them.
Just two remain. They're on the wrong bomb site. They're waiting for Axal on the flank, as you would usually expect. He's going to go down easily to Rigon. The bomb itself is as yet to really commit anywhere. It looks like it'll probably commit towards the A side of things, but Cloud9 got to be careful not to get overzealous themselves. There's still a couple areas that they have to get through. Wow. Down goes Scenario towards CT, and that's the big one that, you know, I was watching. Maybe could have made the difference there. Not going to be the case. And now Cloud9 set to move up to 18 unless Rigon, I mean, 33 kills, right? He certainly could turn this one around. He's had a hell of a game so far, looking to continue that trend as he moves forwards here in towards the bomb site itself. Easy does it, slow but sure, clearing out the angles, will be spotted now. NaVi goes wide, and NaVi takes him down. Has pushed all the way down through ramp. Is that going to be expected? He's going to meet Buster in just a second, finds the frag onto him. And now the T side, stuck in the crunch, creeping out on A. Hoping to play contact there. I mean, they're going to need someone to pop off here. GXX with the AWP at stairs. Really going to be difficult to get through. Down goes Hobbit. Just Shiro. Does manage to drop Synopsy. Axal, meanwhile, will time his way in. The dynamic duo working well together. They know that there might be the possibility of a flank, but they're not ready for Juan Flatro at the time that he shows himself. Axal will bring it down to 1v1, but there's no time. There's no time, Neokai. They've run out of time, and BNE will secure yet another overtime for this game. Hobbit charging down middle, looking for the early frag. Going to be denied the chance. One Flatcher on the edge of the smoke takes him down. Meanwhile, burst in towards B. Cloud9 desperate for a round on this T side. They are trying everything they possibly know to get in towards these sites, but they are being denied away cleanly. So many players out towards short. Axal trying to find them. Denied down to 14 HP. Buster falls. Axal will remain alive in it. Oh, the forest position, but he gets wall-banged out by GXX.
B&E only need 2 more rounds, and they're still on track for a flawless CT. C9, even getting towards a bomb site on a bomb down is a big ask from them. They cannot seem to even fathom a post plant, never mind.
They're not going to be the first side to do it, so we'll see how things pan out. Synopsy looking to get aggressive in the apartments. Does he keep on pushing, though? That's the big question. Shiro's got him held, but Shiro loses the fight. Oh, goodness. It's happening. Cloud9 battled heavily to get here, but they are being denied the chance to find their opponent's map pick. BNE with a second wind at the tail end of the game. Not much else to add. They are just absolutely tearing through this CT side right now.
What a performance. Really well played from B&E. This CT side is just so strong. Buster, knock yourself 1. Made that 2. Okay, hang on. I'm not going to say it's doable. What? Not going to say it's doable, but it might now be. Bomb collected. The last plays over towards B. And Boss is on for the 1 versus 4, but he still assumes he's over towards the A side, and he's just stuck between no man's land and short. He's trying to look for kills.
Cloud9 at the same time, holding them close, and maybe should be a bit more confident with it. We'll see how the CT side campaign starts for them. It's going to be a quick contact A play. Not a chance. They're very ready for that on the Cloud9 side of things. Just going to be Synopsy, and actually no one left, as not a single...
Time is ticking. B&E not often wants to leave things late, but they've got 30 seconds on the clock to work with. And Axal going to find Synopsy. It's also starting to crumble, but Hobbit re-peeked in towards a tough angle. But I still feel like this one's done. 20 seconds, surely. Surely, and Shiro's hitting shots like that. He's looking for another. He does get tagged through the bricks, but he answers back with a kill of his own. Shiro for 2. Up to 27. A C9 find. Round number 20 for them.
And just trying to rely on the individuals. With Cloud9, their individuals are really woken up into overtime. Axal especially, 35 kills right now. NaVi continues looking for his 40 bomb. No one as close to it as he is. Axal going to find another. Nice find onto a couple of players here. Brings it back into a 3 versus 3. But Axal's still alive. Covers himself off, makes sure everywhere's clear. And they will force the reset out from BNE. There is a flank coming round from behind, but they're very unsure of the timing on it. Shiro going to go looking. Juan Flatcher surely has this angle, takes him down easily. That's the big frag. Axal will trade it, though, and make sure that the round is still on for Cloud9. Never out not over until it is over, and Axel making sure that that is the case. Hobbit remains on the A bomb site, and he's going to be called upon in just a matter of moments.
Yeah, single-handedly the best rifle in the world, Axel. 3 kills to his name, making this a possibility. Without him, this round would be in jeopardy. But once again, the clock is ticking, and Hobbit is finding Synopsy will fall. And in that being said, it's GXX, the primary AWP, all alone. Ladies and gents, triple overtime. They're looking over towards shore. Shiro, the big hitter of the side, has been a little bit quiet. Gonna be tested. That's lightning fast.
Could net him another frag. Not going to have the opportunity. This is a really weird game state that BNE find themselves in with all these players out towards short. How do they burst out? How do they get out of here? nafany playing up close and personal. Misses out the opportunity for the frag, but it sets Shiro up. He's looking to go nuclear here in towards the B bomb site. Not a lot of time left. He's got support from Buster. He continues to land the flicks. And it's all down to GXX, who's being trapped in at short. Shiro will take him, and the 4K comes in. He's been a bit quiet, he has, but he hears us say that. Hobbit, the king of the ramp hold at the moment. He's doing really well in regulation, kind of fallen away ever so slightly. Juan Flatro getting cheeky, just walking in. You know, as you do. Ooh, difficult spray down, nearly gets caught by Hobbit. Meanwhile, Axel, the danger man, he's been playing so well in overtime. Hidden away at Firebox. Will he get checked? Will he be expected? Probably not. Axel's been more lucid than this and not setting himself up in a rigid position. Gonna go walking out, try and find the perfect timing. Does get one. Where's the second? GXX for the trade. Can he get it? They've got to deal with him. Nade comes in. nafany, Shiro chiming in, making sure that the distraction of Axel is not in vain, and a touchdown nade right in the face of GXX. Because the guy did not consider him in connector at all.
He was back turn.
Yeah, it would have been so free. That's so unlucky, but we'll see whether he can find any more in the round itself. Molotov going to keep him at bay as it go in for an A execute. nafany down below does manage to get one, wants to get off this rock though. He actually gets another frag. Oh no, BNE maybe letting the round slip away into the 2 versus 2, sorry. All the same, it's all happening so fast. The deagle out. Shiro does go down, doesn't find the frag. Has he set it up? Buster, full HP against 35. Touchdown nade. Yep. And that is another flawless half coming in from the CT end. Some nice nades. But no real damage coming off just yet. Synopsy going to find nafany on that secondary orb. GXX a little asleep. Lets the cross come in. Axel's managed to work his way out on towards the bomb site. Rigon still holding. What is happening here? Down goes Buster. Rigon going to be known. Axel not fast enough to find his head. Hobbit finds Suneri. Axel has to get one of these kills. Can't make it work. Hobbit been spotted. Should easily be taken down, and that'll be the round. Axel drops his AK. Whoopsie daisy. But all good. No hard feelings. I think he meant to drop a smoke. Either way, they're going to worm their way in towards this A bomb site. Buster with the swing out. Very aggressive from Cloud9. Not the usual wind the clock down, wait for the burst to come round. Shiro trained onto GXX, who can't find a frag. Juan Flatro been looking good with the rifles, of course, but will only get one. Is it going to be enough? No, it isn't. Synopsy falls 4 versus 2. Cloud9 are in the position to solidify the victory, and they have somehow managed to keep nafany in towards middle while all the carnage has been going down. It's just Rigon. He's fragged out of his mind, but he will frag no longer. 25-22, and Cloud9 take it.
What a game. What a game we've just been treated to.
Hoping to keep things heated up and interesting, but we'll see. Cloud9, of course, we have all the confidence in them at the moment to take the 2-0 now that they've got that first map. Rigon, first line of defense. Down he goes to Axel. Molotov very quickly deployed on towards Synopsy over at the sandbags, and he's just beaten down by the Glock. Suneri does well to find one here, but overwhelmed eventually. Cloud9 with a very quick, very aggressive, and most importantly, very successful pistol round coming in. Juan Flatro's so blind.
Leaving the round too late and not giving themselves time to go for an execute was always the bane of their existence. The Wood player still alive and kicking. Will they clear it? The answer is no. Juan Flatro, it's a freebie, and alongside Tenery, they have just completely pounced. C9 are falling apart.
Yep, certainly looking that way. Hobbit robbed of an opportunity to find one. Will go down. It's just going to be Buster remaining. He does make things costly, but no time for him to get the round done. Does need to be careful he doesn't go down after time. They're actually miles away from him. He's going to scoop up and up. Not bad. Looking for these aggressive peaks, hoping to throw himself into the entry role. Molotov comes round. Now the burst, rig on, going to be left incredibly blind, but he's covered off by the AWP that has not been dealt with here. GXX in for 2. Buster from Ivy, hoping to find something, does get one, should be easily traded, I say. Oh, gets a bit weird, but there's so many bodies around that corner ready for the repeat to come in. Not a chance, and BNE will very quickly move up to 2.
Yeah, good work. Nice work coming through from BNE. So he won't even know as well that they've pushed past him. Now they will. Here's the util. Synopti's still staying tucked. He's waiting for a mistake. He's waiting for someone to walk his way, and there it is. Buster will fall. Back turn, then he might fall to the hands of nafany. That is the case. IGO dropping 1, but on the site, Axel will fall to the hands of one. Flatro bomb dropped. 15 seconds. Time is ticking, and Shiro needs a masterclass. And of course, when called upon, will deliver a couple of kills, but he can't quite make it the third.
One Flatro. Aggressive on the post here. Does manage to find one. Can he get any more? No, he's traded instantly, but not a lot of time. 10 seconds to work their way in. There's so many bodies here. A smoke that Rigon can work around. Meanwhile, nade goes down. Doesn't quite finish Axile. Is the spam going to do the job? GXX? No, he's not close enough, so they'll get the bomb in. And now they've got a 3 versus 2 to work with. Now just a 2 versus 2. Chaos on the A-bomb site. Just down to Shiro. Great shot on the first. Looking for the second. He will be denied. And BNE not slipping. 6 in a row comes in for the Bad News Eagles.
Buster doubling back to join up with Axel. Shiro looking like he might walk in towards his demise. He does. While the numbers were favoring B&E, now everything does, including HP. Foot spotted. Molotov to come through as well. Once again, time is of the essence with 40 seconds on the clock and a Molotov drop. I don't know. They'll have about 20 seconds to work with once this molly goes. They don't have a smoke to extinguish it too. What is happening? Hobbit's nowhere to be seen, but one Flatcher will fall to the wood, and Axel makes it a double.
GXX with the AWP. On close, not ready. And Axile will take him down. Big round coming in for Axile.
All well and good finding success. It does make you ask a couple of questions. It's still a little bit janky, very reliant on Axile stepping up to the plate, which he does.
Synopsy. Up close and personal here, ready for Hobbit to come around this corner. Going to win the fight out. No opportunity at the trade. Oh, there's nafany going for it, but missed times. No one can trade him. What's happening? They got all the players on ramp, and yet this guy comes away with 2 solo kills. Buster going to go creeping in. Very cheeky indeed. Double spray down for Buster. Nullifies all that earlier stuff I was talking about, and he keeps on going. Buster unstoppable, apparently. That's going to allow for the bomb to go down. He'll get the plant in, might lose his life. Big damage onto the AWP, but Shiro readjusts. And that will be the round going the way of Cloud9.
Everything starting to pan out from what was a bit of a middling first half. It's working in their favor now over towards B. Axel for the first and the second as well. He's just so damn quick, and this man can't be stopped.
Lovely stuff from Axel. Glad to see him activated here. He's 15 and 8. They might be the easy eco frags, but he still makes it look better than most in the world. And Cloud9, it took them some time. They seem to have figured BNE out, and now it's a question, how deep does their rabbit hole go? Can they get the same kind of streak rolling? Already very quickly up to 4. GXX going to be heard. I think he's trying to bait a peak with the jumps, to be honest. He's done it quite a lot. And there you go. He eventually baits a peak with the smoke. Shiro with the trade. Not a bad exchange in and of itself, but there's still a man down in the round. Here comes the flank. And there goes Shiro up on the top side, finding success. Oh, it's all fallen apart again for BNE. They were so ready for this one. They started off well, but they cannot keep it going.
That's it. We saw it already. A 5 versus 3 turn on his head. And this one looking quite similar. Oh, center, he's so unfortunate. If he peeks in towards ramp, he gets the freest of kills. Rig on with the AWP will fall, and that'll be all she wrote. He's flanking, and look who's holding it, the danger man.
In disguise. Yeah, looking very scary here, Cloud9. They're going to be the ones on fire now. Oh, and Scenario goes down as well. That is sad. That is very sad indeed. Here are the Shiro kills that we kind of missed. What with the flank coming in. as the nature of the map is, you know, very quick rotations, of course, for that CT side. And once the utility starts coming in, they smell the rat. They're ready for this one. Uh-oh, here comes the bloodbath. Who's going to come out on top? Axile only good for one. Shiro, though, he finds two on the AK. Hobbit chiming in, finding the space. Scenari with his A1S is now the only one left against 3 in total. It's tagged one down very low indeed. There is a kid available. Finds Buster through the smoke. He might just get this done. Hobbit's leg's going to get spotted, and Scenari comes away with a huge 1 versus 3. Not wasting any time. Just going straight in for the execute. Shiro, head down. They're closing the gap on him, though. It's going to be the Julies of Axile that chime in for the first. Hobbit has to leave his teammate out to dry. nafany also going to fall to GXX. That's the big frag. 2 versus 3. Julie's in for Hobbit. Can't get anything done. Just Buster. Head of the first. Didn't quite get the clutch last time, and he will not get it this time either. It is BNE finding the all-important pistol. Wild spray down coming through from BNE. Axile trying to catch, but can't get it done. Boost coming in. Been seen. Oh, and he finishes them off easily. Any more for any more? Axile, wow, that is confident. And it leaves Buster out on an island, and 3 quick kills for BNE coming in. Oh, was the re-swing from Axile required?
Right now, pretty damn good. Up to 11. BNE, fantastic round from them once again.
Yeah, it's very surprising, to be honest. I was expecting a lot more out from Cloud9, but we've been denied. A really strong showing, especially when they moved on to the CT side. Thought it was going to be possible. Axile with the double spray down, though, has got other things to say. A contact cheeky play from BNE.
But yeah, that save goal is locked and loaded, and it will be a 9th.
In a similar situation where, you know, they started off kind of weak onto their CT side and then all of a sudden just turned the dial up to 11, as they so often do. Flashes coming round. A lot of aggression here from BNE. Cover from Shiro. It will be the 1-for-1 trade, though. Certainly going to be happy to come away with a frag there. Need the support as well. Shiro being left out to dry. Left on 26 HP. There's Hobbit going wild. Will come away with 2. And those are the key kills in this round so far. 4 versus 2. Scenari and Juan Flatro, the only ones left. They tried to go for some quick aggression on the BNE side, and it's not worked very quickly. They got 5 in a row. As soon as they lost the round, they're taking it to super basic Counter-Strike. Says to me that they might be running thin on ideas. Really do worry for them if that's the case. They've overcommitted. Is the bomb headed in? With all these flashes, you know, you'd say maybe they'd get scared off, but it looks like they are going to try and go for it. Half HP bars and the like. Not looking good from Gen. Shiro's got all the control in the world, just baiting in towards nafany, who goes down, but Shiro will find his frags. Goodness gracious, hell of a shot from Rigon, to be fair to him, but it's just not going to be enough. Nobody is around to back him. GXX drops Shiro, 30 seconds. Maybe a bomb plant. If they give the space across, he's as yet to retrieve the bomb, though. Maybe thinking he'd already got it. Nonetheless, Buster will take him down, and we are evened up 12-12.
Speaking of Utah, flash over towards stairs. It looks like that's where BNE want to pop.
Nice find from Buster. Axile lines 2 up. Easy stuff. Not a single kill coming through for the BNE side of things. Cloud9 are doing it. They've closed the gap. They've overtaken the gap. But yeah, they went for more of a mid play, it would seem. Still, all the utility coming in from both sides now. Juan Flatro. Hello? Uh-oh. Maybe a bit of a lag. Cloud9 gifted a frag. Whatever the way it goes down. It absolutely shouldn't be happening. Contact A-play coming in. nafany hidden away at the back end of the sandbag. Shiro finds Synopsy. Will get traded out by GXX. nafany, meanwhile, is going to go unchecked. Should get the double here. Finds one. Looking for the second. Oh, and Scenari does overwhelm him. Will be traded out by Buster in pretty good time. 2 versus 1. GXX with 10 seconds left. It's not a lot of time. Tap onto the bomb. They're not giving it to him, and that is going to be the round going the way of Cloud9. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, to be honest. GXX will grab his AWP, get the hell out.
And it feels like a must-win sort of round for B&E if they want to turn the tides. If they don't, it could be all over and Hobbiton behind. Oh, not like this. The bomb might fall in a matter of seconds. It does. Hobbiton's got the bomb and the second two. He will fall to the hands of one. Flatcho, but Buster stepping up on his own. Make that a second. Can he confirm the third? It does not matter. Nafany's in behind. What a round for Cloud9. They find 15.
7 rounds in a row. It took them some time, but once they've got their claws in, B&E have not been able to kick them off. Really great Counter-Strike coming in from Cloud9. B&E again just kind of playing into their hands. Really, you know, stuck for ideas. Just keep the aggression coming. Keep the fights, the scraps. That's what they want. But it's easier said than done. And Cloud9 are used to it by now. Synopsy just goes flying in, as you can see. Nafany will be ready to meet him. Hobbit will be ready to meet him. Shiro out towards middle, reading the situation perfectly. They've got 2 players here. Are they even going to be needed? Because Shiro just is not missing. Rigon will be the only one left in the scenario here against all 5 of Cloud9. He does well to find one, does his job, but nobody else showed up today. And so he's going to be overwhelmed with work. Down he will go. Buster finds him, and that's going to be the 16-12-2-0 for Cloud9 to come through. They will indeed secure themselves into the grand final, and B&E